New charges and shocking evidence have surfaced in the YNW Melly case, adding more twists to an already complex legal battle. Could this be the final nail in the coffin for the rapper? As YNW Melly faces fresh allegations of witness tampering and incriminating evidence, the prosecution's case against him seems more vital than ever. Here's what you need to know about the latest developments. The gossip surrounding YNW Melly has taken a dramatic turn, with new exposures clearing up the case and gripping both the hip-hop community and legal observers alike. In the middle of the ongoing legal battles and the musician's prolonged incarceration, fresh evidence has surfaced, potentially reshaping the narrative of what transpired on that fateful day. The crux of the matter lies in the motive. Why would YNW Melly, alongside his co-accused, be implicated in the tragic deaths of YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie? Initially, the prosecution failed to establish this crucial aspect during the trial, leading to a mistrial in July 2023. However, recent developments suggest a pivotal discovery that could rewrite the course of legal proceedings. It revolves around a confidential disclosure allegedly made by a member of the notorious O Block to King Von, a close associate of YNW Melly. This revelation, now under scrutiny by the new lead prosecutor, suggests that Melly confided in King Von about tensions with Sack Chaser and Juvie. According to the source, Melly claimed his two friends had turned against him, allegedly attempting extortion for financial gain. King Von, known for his streetwise counsel, reportedly advised Melly on handling the escalating conflict, a missing piece of evidence prosecutors overlooked in the initial trial. This newfound angle not only underscores a plausible motive, but also raises questions about the dynamics within the group before the incident. The timeline of events further complicates the case. YNW Melly and his co-accused YNW Portland were arrested in February 2019 by Florida police in connection with the deaths of Sack Chaser and Juvie. Despite the mistrial, Melly remains incarcerated under federal custody, a situation that his mother, Jamie King, has vehemently criticized. She has accused Broward County Jail authorities of mistreating her son and denying him fundamental rights even as he awaits a retrial set for September 2025. Jamie King's advocacy has not been in vain. Her efforts, including a petition garnering over 50,000 signatures, recently led to Melly's transfer to the Paul Rain Detention Facility, a move aimed at addressing concerns about his well-being, particularly given his reported struggles with mental health. The emotional toll on Jamie King is palpable. Witnessing her son endure years of confinement without conviction has fueled her determination to seek justice and fair treatment. Her pleas for Melly's release on bond or house arrest have been met with judicial resistance, highlighting the contentious nature of the legal proceedings and federal authorities' steadfast stance on keeping Melly in custody. Moreover, the broader implications of this case resonate beyond the courtroom. It has sparked solidarity among fellow artists who have voiced support for Jamie King and expressed dismay over Melly's prolonged detention. Their advocacy underscores a growing sentiment within the hip-hop community for transparency and fairness in the judicial process. As the retrial looms, the spotlight intensifies on the evidence yet to be presented and the unresolved questions surrounding YNW Melly's case. Will the newfound motive prove decisive? Can Melly's defense counter long-standing federal scrutiny? These uncertainties underscore a legal saga where every detail and revelation could sway the outcome and redefine the fate of an artist embroiled in both tragedy and controversy. In the meantime, Jamie King continues her fight for her son's freedom, advocating for his rights and challenging the legal system's treatment of individuals awaiting trial. As the legal battle unfolds, one thing remains clear: the story of YNW Melly is far from over, with each day unveiling new complexities and challenges in the name of justice. The warrant's timing, from April 10, 2023 through July 22, 2023, aligns with critical points in the trial, suggesting coordinated efforts to interfere with the judicial process. This evidence could prove devastating for both Melly and Portland. Prosecutors likely argue that Melly and Portland collaborated to manipulate the case, demonstrating their culpability. In the days following Portland's arrest, investigators released images of the alleged notes found during the raid of his home. These documents reportedly contain instructions and coded language that suggest attempts to influence witnesses and obstruct justice. The state's case against Melly and Portland seems to grow stronger with every new piece of evidence. Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, appeared in court recently for the first time in months wearing plain clothes instead of his usual prison attire, a sign that the court is beginning the long process of seating a new jury. However, with the new charges and evidence piling up, this trial will likely be even more complex and challenging for Melly's defense team. Melly's mother, Jamie King, has spoken about her son's situation. She recently revealed in an emotional statement that her son has been denied fundamental rights while in custody, including access to phone calls and mail. Despite the mistrial in July 2023, Melly remains in jail and his mother has been advocating for his release. She even started a petition, gathering over 50,000 signatures to call attention to what she claims is the mistreatment of her son by the Broward County Jail. However, the recent transfer of Melly to the Paul Rain Detention Facility in Florida has raised even more concerns. Some believe that this facility is designed to house individuals with mental health issues, leading to speculation that Melly's mental state may be deteriorating. As the case heads towards a retrial in September 2025, the stakes have never been higher. Melly's defense team will have to address not only the new evidence of potential motive, but also the fresh charges and allegations of witness tampering. On the other hand, the prosecution appears more determined than ever to keep Melly behind bars, using every piece of evidence at their disposal. Melly's future hangs in the balance as he awaits his next court date. His supporters call for his release, while the prosecution remains steadfast in believing they now have the evidence to secure a conviction. As new details emerge, it becomes clear that this case is far from over. In a recent interview, YNW Juvie's father exposed even more information to the police, detailing how Melly and Bortland allegedly tampered with witnesses in the original trial. He revealed the code words Melly and Bortland used to communicate with others, influencing Melly's ex-girlfriend not to testify against him. The prosecutors claim Melly was not allowed to use a phone while in jail, so he resorted to passing notes to people who would then communicate with others on his behalf. The prosecutors argue that Melly and Bortland went to great lengths to prevent people from testifying, using codenames like Rihanna and Rocket's baby mom in their communications. With this new evidence submitted to the judge, the prosecution aligns it with the existing hard evidence against Melly. The new lead prosecutor is trying to simplify the case for the jury to understand. One key piece of evidence comes from text messages on Melly's phone. In these texts, Melly appears to admit to the crime. A person using the PZ Gambino account asked Melly if he was okay, and Melly responded with "I did that" and a smiley face emoji. Another message sent in October 2018 shows Melly's account saying "what after that," suggesting he was discussing the crime. Additional concerning evidence was shared by Sergeant Williams, who stated there was no way the crime could have been a drive-by shooting. He argued that the crime must have occurred inside the Jeep that Melly and his friends were driving. Evidence showed that of the 17 bullet rounds fired, 3 were from inside the car, contradicting the initial theory that the shots came from outside. Later, YNW Juvie's mother testified, confirming that she had known all 4 YNW boys since they were born. She identified her son, Christopher Thomas, known as YNW Juvie, and explained that he got into the back seat of the Jeep on the right side. She also confirmed that Melly was sitting in the back seat on the left side. Her testimony places Melly directly inside the vehicle where the crime took place. The case remains highly contentious, with new evidence and charges adding to the complexity and uncertainty surrounding Melly's future. As the court continues to process these developments, it is clear that both sides are gearing up for a long and intense legal battle. That's all for today. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Catch you in the next video.